Cólon mata em média 11 portugueses por dia. No mês em que se assinala em toda a Europa a luta contra a doença, os especialistas pedem um reforço da prevenção.
Esta estratégia nacional para promover um diagnóstico precoce.
Esta discussão está a ser feita e esperamos, muito sinceramente, que a breve prazo exista um plano nacional estratégico de prevenção do cancro de cólon. Não é só diagnóstico precoce, é de prevenção.
Os especialistas sublinham a necessidade de apostar na prevenção primária, com base numa boa alimentação e no combate ao sedentarismo. Em média, por dia, morrem 11 portugueses com esta doença.
For colon cancer, there's an even bigger spread, bigger variation around the world. So it appears colon cancer doesn't just happen, something makes it happen. Well, if our lungs can get filled with carcinogens from smoke, maybe our colons are getting filled with carcinogens from food. Colon cancer is extremely rare in native African populations, like more than 50 times lower than rates of Americans, white or black. The modern African diet is highly processed, low in fiber, and yet there's been no dramatic increase in colon cancer incidence. So if they're sedentary like us, eating mostly refined carbs, few whole plant foods, little fiber like us, why do they still have 50 times less colon cancer than us? Well, there is one difference. The diet of both African Americans and Caucasian Americans is rich in meat, whereas the native Africans' diet is so low in meat and saturated fat, they have total cholesterol levels averaging 139, compared to over 200 in the US. So yes, they don't get a lot of fiber anymore, but they continue to minimize meat and animal fat consumption, supporting evidence that perhaps the most powerful determinants of colon cancer risk are the levels of meat and animal fat intake. So why do Americans get more colon cancer than Africans? Maybe the rarity of colon cancer in Africans is not the fiber, but their low animal product consumption. There's a divergence of opinion as to whether it's the animal fat, cholesterol, or animal protein that's most responsible for the increased cancer risk, as all three have been shown to have carcinogenic, cancer-causing properties. But it may not really matter which component is worse, as a diet rich in one is usually rich in the others.